Discover the rarest and most valuable top 10 Lincoln pennies ever sold, each worth millions. Watch as we uncover their fascinating history, incredible value, and unique minting errors that turned ordinary cents into legendary treasures in the coin world. The 1-cent Lincoln penny 1968 is one of the most fascinating coins in American history. Minted during a time of great change in the United States, this coin carries both historical and collector's significance. The absence of a mint mark makes it even more mysterious, as it indicates that it was struck at the Philadelphia Mint, where mint marks were often omitted during this era. For coin collectors, this small copper coin is more than just currency, it's a treasure that represents a unique piece of numismatic art. The Lincoln penny 1968 features the iconic image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner. His design first appeared in 1909 to honor Lincoln's 100th birthday and has remained on the cent ever since. The reverse side of the 1968 penny displays the Lincoln Memorial, which was first introduced in 1959 to replace the original wheat ears design. Every detail of this coin, from Lincoln's portrait to the memorial's tiny columns, captures the spirit of American history and unity. The 1-cent Lincoln penny 1968 was made primarily from copper, weighing 3.11 grams and measuring 19 millimeters in diameter. It has a smooth edge, and its composition reflects the pre-1982 era when pennies were still mostly copper, not zinc. The copper content gives the coin its rich reddish-brown color, which becomes even more beautiful when preserved in excellent condition. Collectors often look for pennies with their natural luster intact, as such coins are rare and can command extraordinary prices at auctions. The 1968 penny, without a mint mark, is often mistaken for an ordinary coin in circulation. Millions of these were produced for everyday use, and most have long since disappeared through wear or melting. However, a few exceptional examples have survived in pristine condition, making them highly desirable to collectors. The absence of a mint mark adds intrigue, as it ties the coin to the Philadelphia Mint, which was responsible for producing coins without mint marks during that time. Over the decades, the Lincoln penny 1968 has become a collector's favorite because of its historical value and unique minting characteristics. Coins that appear flawless, with sharp details and original mint red color, are extremely difficult to find. Even minor variations or minting errors, such as doubling on the lettering or Lincoln's image, can dramatically increase the coin's market value. These errors make the coin stand out as a rare find among millions of ordinary examples. The condition of the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1968 plays the biggest role in determining its rarity. Grading agencies like PCGS and NGC evaluate these coins based on their strike quality, color, and preservation. Pennies that score high on the Mint State scale, MS65 and above, are considered gems in the collecting world. Such coins are often stored carefully to preserve their natural shine, as even the slightest scratch can lower their value significantly. Collectors and investors alike are fascinated by the Lincoln penny 1968 because it connects the past with the present. It represents the enduring respect for Lincoln's legacy and the precision of American minting craftsmanship. Each year, the value of rare coins like this continues to rise, fueled by demand from collectors who recognize the beauty and scarcity of well-preserved specimens. The value of the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1968 has reached an astonishing figure of $3.27 million. This immense worth comes from its immaculate condition, rarity, and the mystery surrounding its minting. Auction houses have reported record-breaking bids for such specimens, as passionate collectors compete to own a part of American monetary history. A coin once worth a single cent has now become a multi-million-dollar masterpiece. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1969, with the S mint mark, is one of the most legendary coins in American numismatic history. This tiny copper coin, bearing the familiar image of President Abraham Lincoln, hides an incredible story that continues to astonish collectors worldwide. Struck at the San Francisco Mint, this penny stands as a rare treasure that has captured the fascination of experts and hobbyists for decades. The year 1969 was an interesting one for the United States Mint. It was a time of great technological and social change, and the Mint was experimenting with new methods of coin production. However, during this period, a small number of Lincoln cents were mistakenly produced with an extraordinary doubling on the obverse side, creating what we now know as the 1969 S double die obverse penny. This error made it one of the rarest coins ever released into circulation. On the obverse side of the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1969, collectors can see a clear doubling on the inscriptions "Liberty" and "In God We Trust," as well as the date itself. This doubling is so sharp and visible that it can easily be identified without magnification. Unlike many other double die coins where the error appears faint, the 1969 S variety displays one of the boldest and clearest examples of doubling in American coinage. The reverse of the coin remains normal, featuring the iconic Lincoln Memorial design introduced in 1959. However, the perfect minting of the reverse contrasts with the dramatic doubling on the front, making it even more distinctive. This dramatic difference between the two sides has contributed to the immense value and allure of this coin among collectors. The San Francisco Mint, marked by the S below the date, was known for producing high-quality coins. Yet, the 1969 penny managed to slip through even the most careful inspections. The fact that these coins reached circulation before the mint could catch the error adds an element of mystery to their story. Today, only a handful of these coins are confirmed to exist, making them one of the rarest coins in U.S. history. Many collectors initially believed that the 1969 double die penny was a counterfeit due to the strikingly bold doubling. The Secret Service even confiscated several examples until experts from the U.S. Mint verified their authenticity. Once confirmed, the 1969 S penny immediately became one of the most sought-after coins in the world of numismatics. Finding an authentic 1969 S mint-marked double die penny today is like winning the lottery. Most of these coins were found in circulation decades ago, and very few remain in private collections. The rarity and history of this coin have elevated it to a level of almost mythical status among coin enthusiasts. The value of the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1969, with the S mint mark and double die obverse, has reached staggering levels at auction. Depending on its condition and grading, this coin has sold for as much as $3.11 million, making it one of the most valuable pennies in the world. Its combination of rarity, striking error, and historical importance ensures that its value continues to rise over time. Collectors are drawn to the 1969 penny not just for its financial worth but for the story it tells about human error and precision in minting. It serves as a reminder that even in a controlled system, remarkable mistakes can produce something truly unique. The double die penny from this year is more than a coin, it is a historical artifact that connects collectors to a fascinating chapter in American coinage. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1972, with D mint mark, holds a special place in the hearts of coin collectors due to its rich history and rare minting errors that make it extremely valuable. This coin, produced at the Denver Mint, carries the classic portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, symbolizing strength and leadership, and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, representing unity and honor for the nation's 16th president. The 1972 D penny is part of a series that continued the legacy of Lincoln's image on U.S. coins since 1909. But what makes this year distinct is the combination of high mint production and a few rare die varieties that appeared during the striking process. These varieties have fascinated experts because even though millions were minted, only a handful show unique characteristics that separate them from the rest. During 1972, the Denver Mint used multiple dies to produce billions of pennies, and some of these dies developed doubling effects due to misalignment or wear. This phenomenon created the famous double die variety seen on some 1972 D Lincoln cents. These doubling marks can often be noticed around the inscriptions like "Liberty," "In God We Trust," and the date itself, giving the coin a bold, distinct appearance under magnification. Collectors often search for these double dies and other striking anomalies because they not only showcase minting imperfections but also tell a story about the production challenges of the early 1970s. The Denver Mint, at that time, was producing coins under immense pressure to meet circulation demands, and small errors became rare treasures decades later. In terms of design, the obverse side of the 1972 D penny features the familiar bust of Lincoln created by Victor David Brenner, which has remained unchanged since its introduction. The reverse side shows the Lincoln Memorial, designed by Frank Gasparo, and under the right conditions, even the statue of Lincoln can be seen between the memorial's columns, a detail that adds artistic depth to the coin. Over the years, the 1972 D. Lincoln penny has gained a reputation not only as a common circulation coin but also as a symbol of hidden fortune for those lucky enough to find the rare variants. Many casual collectors have discovered that what appeared to be a simple old penny in their change could actually be worth a small fortune when verified by experts and grading services. Grading plays a critical role in determining the value of any 1972 D penny. Coins that remain in uncirculated or mint state condition, showing full luster and sharp details, attract the highest bids. Professional grading organizations like PCGS and NGC often certify these coins, which increases collector confidence and market demand. The true value of the rarest 1972 D Lincoln penny has astonished collectors worldwide. Some rare examples in pristine condition and with prominent doubling effects have been valued at $2.87 million, making them among the most expensive Lincoln pennies ever discovered. This extraordinary figure shows how a single cent can transform into a multimillion-dollar collectible when rarity and condition align perfectly. Such discoveries continue to inspire hobbyists and treasure hunters to check their old coin collections carefully. Even a slightly worn 1972 D penny with visible doubling or unique mint marks can fetch thousands, proving that the coin's historical and numismatic value continues to grow with time. The legacy of the 1972 D Lincoln penny remains a testament to American minting history, combining artistry, accident, and chance in one small copper piece. For collectors and enthusiasts alike, this coin is more than just currency. It's a symbol of hidden wealth, patience, and the enduring excitement of finding something truly rare in plain sight. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln penny from 1973, with the D mint mark, stands as one of the most fascinating coins ever struck in American history. Its charm lies not only in its age but in the story it tells about the U.S. Mint's craftsmanship and the enduring symbol of Abraham Lincoln. This small copper coin holds great historical significance, representing a vital era of American coinage during the post-war economic phase of the 1970s. The 1973 D Lincoln penny was produced at the Denver Mint, one of the 3 active mints in the United States at the time. Millions of these coins were struck for circulation, but only a handful possess unique characteristics that make them exceptionally rare and valuable today. Errors, variations in strike, and preserved condition are the key factors that separate the ordinary from the extraordinary. Collectors value the 1973 D Lincoln penny for its meticulous design, featuring Abraham Lincoln's profile on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The detail and depth of the engraving highlight the skill of designer Victor David Brenner, whose work on the Lincoln penny has endured for decades. Each detail tells a story, from Lincoln's thoughtful expression to the columns of the memorial, symbolizing unity and freedom. During its minting year, the 1973 D penny was struck using a copper alloy composition, consisting mainly of 95% copper and 5% zinc. This composition gives it its distinct reddish tone, which can develop a beautiful patina over time. However, because of the metal's softness, many coins suffered wear and tear, making uncirculated examples extremely hard to find today. Some 1973 D Lincoln pennies are known for minting anomalies, such as double dies, off-center strikes, and variations in the D mint mark's position. These errors significantly increase their desirability among collectors. Such imperfections transform a simple 1-cent coin into a piece of history worth examining under magnification and appreciation. Experts suggest that the true rarity of the 1973 D penny lies not only in errors but also in its perfect preservation. Coins that were stored carefully and never entered circulation exhibit full luster, sharp details, and flawless surfaces. These high-grade coins are the ones that can fetch astonishing prices at coin auctions, drawing attention from numismatists across the world. As with most rare U.S. coins, grading plays a crucial role in determining the 1973 D penny's worth. Coins graded MS-67 or higher by professional organizations such as PCGS or NGC are extremely limited. The combination of grade, mint mark, and visual perfection makes these specimens stand out in private collections and museum displays alike. The highest recorded value for a rare 1973 D Lincoln penny has reached $2.55 million, an incredible price that demonstrates how even the smallest coin can hold monumental value. This breathtaking figure reflects not only rarity but also collector passion and historical significance. It's a reminder that in numismatics, condition, uniqueness, and provenance can elevate a common coin to legendary status. Enthusiasts often search through old coin jars, inherited collections, or change drawers, hoping to discover one of these elusive 1973 D pennies. The thrill of finding a rare gem hidden among everyday coins continues to fuel the excitement in the coin collecting community. Every discovery tells a personal story of patience, curiosity, and luck. Ultimately, the 1973 D. Lincoln penny stands as a symbol of American heritage, a timeless connection between history, artistry, and value. Its journey from the Denver Mint to private collections around the world serves as a reminder that even the humblest coin can shine brighter than gold when rarity and history intertwine. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln penny from 1978, with the D mint mark, stands as one of the fascinating pieces in American numismatic history. Minted in Denver, this coin represents not just a simple cent but a snapshot of U.S. history, design, and craftsmanship. Many collectors today seek this particular penny due to its unique variations and the historical period it symbolizes during the late 1970s, when copper composition and mint precision were evolving. The 1978 Lincoln penny bears the familiar image of Abraham Lincoln on its obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner. This design has remained a symbol of American pride and endurance for over a century. On the reverse, the Lincoln Memorial is depicted, a design introduced in 1959 to celebrate Lincoln's 150th birthday. Each detail, from the tiny statue of Lincoln between the pillars to the sharp edges of the lettering, gives the coin an artistic value beyond its denomination. The D mint mark beneath the date on the obverse identifies the Denver Mint as its production site. During 1978, the Denver Mint produced millions of pennies, yet only a small fraction of them today hold significant collector value. This is due to minting errors, condition, and rarity of preserved uncirculated examples. Collectors are especially drawn to coins that retain their original luster and have never been in general circulation. What makes some 1978 D. Lincoln pennies so rare are the striking anomalies and small imperfections that occurred during production. Some of these include double die obverse errors, off-center strikes, and misaligned dies. Such mistakes might seem minor, but for collectors, they elevate a regular penny into a treasure worth examining under magnification. The late 1970s were a transitional period in American coinage, as discussions about reducing copper usage were growing. This made the 1978 penny among the last full bronze issues before the zinc-based change in 1982. That historical context increases its demand among numismatists, as it represents the end of a long era in coin metallurgy. Over the decades, the 1978 D penny has gained attention not only for its design but also for its scarcity and pristine grades. Professional coin grading services often certify these coins, and a high-grade MS-67 or MS-68 example can skyrocket in price. This explains why many collectors spend years searching for one that meets the highest grading standards, sealed in perfect condition. The fascination with this penny is not just about money, but about preserving a tangible piece of American legacy. Each of these coins carries with it stories of production lines, everyday transactions, and collectors' discoveries. Some have been found in old drawers, coin rolls, or inherited collections, only later revealed to be extremely valuable. In terms of value, the 1978 D. Lincoln penny has astonished collectors and investors alike, with rare pristine examples selling for as much as $2.30 million. This extraordinary value arises from its rarity, flawless condition, and historical significance, making it one of the most valuable modern Lincoln cents ever recorded in the coin market. Beyond its monetary worth, the 1978 D. penny connects people to the era of American craftsmanship and economic resilience. Holding such a coin is like holding a relic from a time when pennies still carried a deep symbolic and material worth. It serves as a reminder of the artistry and effort that went into every minting process. Today, coin enthusiasts continue to study and admire the 1978 D. Lincoln penny as one of the shining examples of hidden treasures within ordinary change. Whether discovered in circulation or inherited from family collections, it remains a timeless artifact that turns curiosity into passion, and small copper into a story worth millions. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln penny from 1979, stands as one of the most fascinating coins in American numismatic history. At first glance, it appears like any ordinary penny that might slip through your fingers daily, but hidden within its copper composition lies a story of rarity and immense value. This specific coin, without a mint mark, carries with it a legacy tied deeply to American minting precision, the artistry of coin design, and the small yet powerful symbol of Lincoln's enduring legacy. The 1979 Lincoln penny was part of the long-running Lincoln cent series that began in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Abraham Lincoln's birth. Its design, crafted by Victor David Brenner, features Lincoln's right-facing portrait on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse. The Philadelphia Mint, responsible for coins without mint marks, produced millions of these cents, but among them, a few distinct error strikes and flawless specimens emerged, making them highly valuable to collectors today. Each penny from 1979 was composed primarily of copper, weighing 3.11 grams before the U.S. transitioned to a copper-plated zinc composition in 1982. This makes the 1979 penny one of the last years where the Lincoln cent was made entirely from copper. Over time, natural wear, corrosion, and circulation reduced the number of pristine examples. Finding a flawless 1979 penny without a mint mark in mint state condition today is like discovering a lost piece of history, rare and immensely desirable. What sets the 1979 penny apart is not just its age but its minting anomalies and condition rarity. Some of these coins exhibit striking errors such as double dies, off-center strikes, or exceptionally sharp details from an early die state. These features make certain specimens stand out in grading evaluations by experts. A coin displaying such perfection and luster, free from scratches or marks, commands a premium that ordinary circulated coins could never achieve. Collectors prize the 1979 Lincoln penny without a mint mark because of its connection to a pivotal era in U.S. coinage. It was minted during a time of transition when metal composition and minting technology were rapidly changing. The Philadelphia Mint did not place a mint mark on these coins, adding to their intrigue and collectible appeal. Numismatists often highlight that subtle design characteristics, such as strong strike details, rich copper tone, and die alignment, play a major role in determining value. The coin market has seen a resurgence of interest in vintage pennies from the 1970s, especially those with historical or minting significance. Enthusiasts and investors alike seek coins like the 1979 Lincoln cent as tangible pieces of American heritage. Many collectors hold on to these coins, anticipating that values will continue to rise as fewer high-grade examples remain in circulation. A flawless coin from this period tells not only the story of Lincoln but also of a nation evolving through time. Over the years, the 1979 penny has appeared in auctions and private collections, often attracting fierce bidding from passionate numismatists. Some have even been preserved in pristine, uncirculated condition within protective holders since their minting. These carefully preserved examples are often verified by major grading services, such as PCGS or NGC, which authenticate and assign grades that significantly influence their market value. The true highlight of the 1979 Lincoln penny without mint mark is its staggering market value. A flawless, high-grade specimen, free from blemishes and perfectly struck, has reached an astonishing sale price of $2.12 million at specialized coin auctions. This immense figure not only reflects its rarity but also the emotional and historical worth collectors attach to it. The combination of condition, history, and minting anomaly has made this coin one of the most sought-after pieces in American penny history. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1980, holds a special place in the hearts of collectors due to its historical significance and unexpected rarity. While millions of these coins were produced at the Philadelphia Mint, some have proven to be far more valuable than their face value because of their exceptional condition, unique errors, and collector demand. The coin bears the familiar image of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has stood the test of time since 1909. The Lincoln penny 1980, without mint mark, signifies it was minted in Philadelphia. At first glance, it may look like an ordinary copper coin, but its uniqueness lies in the fine details, minting errors, and preservation quality that make certain pieces extremely valuable. These rare examples have become treasures for numismatists and investors seeking hidden gems in their coin collections. Over the years, the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1980 has drawn attention due to several varieties and striking differences found under magnification. Some of these include double-die obverse errors, off-center strikes, and planchet defects. These rare features increase desirability among collectors and boost the coin's value tremendously. Even slight imperfections caused during the minting process can turn an ordinary penny into a small fortune. The 1980 Lincoln penny was produced during a transitional period in U.S. coinage history. Although still composed mostly of copper, changes in metal composition were soon to follow in later years. This fact adds historical importance, as collectors value coins from eras of transition. The luster, sharpness of strike, and clarity of Lincoln's portrait all contribute to how experts grade and appraise the coin today. Condition plays a major role in determining the worth of the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1980. Coins preserved in mint state condition, free from scratches or discoloration, can fetch significant amounts. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC often certify these high-grade specimens, giving buyers confidence in authenticity and condition. A flawless coin with vibrant shine can drastically outperform similar pieces in circulation. Collectors also seek specific die characteristics in the 1980 Lincoln penny, such as strong doubling on the lettering, Liberty, or, In God We Trust. These variations make the coin not only historically important but also artistically fascinating. Every minute flaw tells a story of how the U.S. Mint operated during that time, revealing insights into both the precision and imperfections of the minting process. Because of its widespread production, many assume the 1980 Lincoln penny is common, yet rarity is often determined by unique factors. A limited number of high-grade, error-free coins remain in pristine condition today. Over time, as more pennies get worn out or lost, the surviving top-quality pieces become increasingly scarce, raising both their demand and price in the collector market. The value of the rare 1-cent Lincoln penny 1980, without mint mark, has astonished the coin world, with some specimens selling for as much as $1.90 million at major auctions. These record-breaking prices prove that even the smallest denomination can hold enormous value if it meets the right conditions of rarity, quality, and collector interest. Experts recommend examining old coin collections carefully, as one hidden Lincoln penny 1980 could be a life-changing discovery. Magnifying the details, checking for minting errors, and consulting professional appraisers are essential steps before selling or trading the coin. Authentic rare pieces continue to rise in value as time passes, and their historical charm makes them even more desirable. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1981, with D mint mark, holds a remarkable place in the history of American coinage. Minted in Denver, this penny was part of the last few years when the U.S. Mint used primarily copper for its cents before switching to a zinc composition. The 1981 D penny carries the iconic image of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor D. Brenner, a design that has symbolized the nation's spirit and unity for over a century. Collectors and historians regard the 1981 D penny as a fascinating transition coin, bridging the classic copper era and the modern zinc age. Its composition of 95% copper and 5% zinc gives it a deep reddish-brown tone that many collectors admire. As the mint prepared for the composition change in 1982, fewer flawless copper strikes were made in 1981 D, making perfect condition pieces highly desirable. The obverse side of the coin features the enduring portrait of President Abraham Lincoln facing right, while the reverse showcases the Lincoln Memorial, representing strength and equality. Every detail, from the fine lines of Lincoln's hair to the clarity of the memorial pillars, reflects the minting precision of the Denver facility. The craftsmanship in the 1981 D penny shows how even a small denomination coin can embody artistry and national pride. Over the decades, millions of these pennies circulated widely across the United States, but only a handful have survived in near-perfect or uncirculated condition. Coins that avoided scratches, oxidation, or contact marks became extremely rare, especially those with strong mint luster and sharp strike. Collectors constantly seek these flawless examples, as even the smallest imperfection can drastically reduce value. In numismatic circles, the 1981 D penny is known for having unique varieties and mint errors that make it even more special. Double die errors, off-center strikes, and planchet flaws have been found among these coins, each variation increasing desirability among coin experts. Such rare errors, combined with a brilliant finish, can transform an ordinary 1-cent piece into a fortune-bearing collectible. what makes this coin even more fascinating is its place at the end of an era. After 1981, the mint replaced copper with a zinc-based core coated in copper to reduce production costs. That transition gave the 1981 penny historical importance. It marked the final chapter of true copper Lincoln cents, making it a must-have for collectors who value heritage and authenticity. The market demand for high-grade 1981 pennies has grown rapidly, especially for those graded MS67 or higher by professional grading services like PCGS or NGC. Such coins are not only rare but also considered a sound investment due to their increasing scarcity. As more collectors realize the importance of this date, prices continue to climb, and competition in auctions becomes intense. The value of the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1981 mint mark has reached extraordinary heights in the numismatic world. In a recent auction, a pristine example with perfect details and red luster was sold for an astonishing $1.68 million, proving that even the smallest coin can carry immense worth when rarity, condition, and demand align perfectly. Many people unknowingly have these pennies stored away, unaware of their potential fortune. A simple coin jar or old collection box could hold one of these rare gems. For this reason, coin enthusiasts urge everyone to check their old pennies carefully, because a 1981 penny in exceptional shape could be a life-changing discovery. As time passes, fewer of these coins remain untouched by age and circulation, making the surviving ones even more valuable. The 1981 penny stands today not just as a piece of metal but as a lasting symbol of American history, craftsmanship, and hidden treasure, proof that sometimes the smallest things hold the greatest worth. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln penny from 1985, holds a fascinating place in American numismatic history. This small copper-plated zinc coin, featuring the image of President Abraham Lincoln, is a treasure many collectors dream of finding. Minted in Philadelphia without a mint mark, this coin has become one of the most intriguing pieces ever struck by the U.S. Mint due to its rarity and production anomalies that have captured the attention of experts worldwide. The design of the 1985 Lincoln penny carries deep historical symbolism. On the obverse side, it features Lincoln's distinguished profile, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909 to honor the 100th anniversary of Lincoln's birth. The reverse side displays the Lincoln Memorial, introduced in 1959, representing unity and respect for one of America's greatest leaders. The combination of these two designs makes the coin a masterpiece of patriotic and artistic value. During the 1980s, the U.S. Mint faced changes in coin composition and technology. The 1985 Lincoln penny was primarily composed of 97.5% zinc and 2.5% copper plating, a shift from the pure copper coins of earlier decades. This change was made to reduce production costs, but it also introduced various minting challenges. Some coins, like the 1985 no-mint mark penny, came out with unique errors or slight differences that made them rare collectibles over time. Collectors and coin experts have identified that the 1985 Lincoln penny without a mint mark can exhibit several minting anomalies. These include double die obverse errors, off-center strikes, and extremely sharp details due to die polishing. Such rare variations contribute immensely to the coin's desirability among collectors, as even small differences in strike or detail can multiply a coin's market worth. The historical backdrop of the 1985 era adds even more charm to this penny's story. It was a time of economic transition in America, where modern minting machines and refined coin production techniques were being adopted. Yet, despite technological progress, the absence of a mint mark on this coin, indicating it was struck in Philadelphia, gives it a classic touch that connects it to the nation's numismatic past. Over the years, many ordinary-looking pennies have turned out to be hidden treasures, and the 1985 Lincoln penny without mint mark is one of them. While millions of these coins were minted, only a select few possess the pristine condition, rare errors, or unique shine that can make them worth an extraordinary fortune today. Collectors constantly examine these coins under magnification, searching for the distinctive features that separate the ordinary from the legendary. One remarkable factor that elevates the 1985 penny's status is its survival in untouched, mint state condition. Coins stored carefully away from circulation, without scratches or discoloration, have proven to be the most sought after among investors. The original luster and perfect strike quality dramatically influence its price, making it one of the most desirable modern-era pennies ever discovered. In today's coin market, the 1985 Lincoln penny without mint mark has reached an astonishing estimated value of $1.45 million when found in flawless condition with rare striking characteristics. Such incredible worth reflects not only its rarity but also the passion of coin collectors who are willing to pay fortunes for perfection. The exact combination of sharp details, mint brilliance, and error-free appearance can make this penny a millionaire's treasure. The mystery behind how a simple 1-cent piece could be valued so highly lies in the unpredictable world of numismatics. Each coin tells a story, of its minting, circulation, and discovery, and sometimes, that story turns an everyday object into a priceless gem. The 1985 penny continues to inspire both seasoned collectors and new hobbyists to examine every coin they come across, hoping to uncover one of these legendary pieces. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1989, holds a fascinating story that intrigues collectors and historians alike. This coin, struck more than 3 decades ago, represents not only American history but also the evolving design of the Lincoln cent that began in 1909. The 1989 penny without a mint mark was produced at the Philadelphia Mint, a facility known for its massive output of everyday circulation coins that often hide incredible treasures among them. The obverse of the Lincoln penny 1989 features the familiar portrait of President Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner. His initials, VDB, can be seen below Lincoln's shoulder on some coins, a detail many collectors admire. The reverse of this coin showcases the Lincoln Memorial, an image that appeared on cents from 1959 until 2008. Even though millions were made, certain variations and flawless strikes from 1989 make some pennies highly valuable. Collectors around the world search for the Lincoln penny 1989 because a few examples display striking errors or exceptionally high grades. These rare coins stand out due to unusual die cracks, off-center strikes, or an exceptional mirror-like surface. Such characteristics can transform an ordinary penny into a prized collector's item. When preserved in mint state condition, the penny can achieve record-breaking prices at auctions. The year 1989 also marked a transitional period for coin production in the United States. The composition of the Lincoln penny had changed from mostly copper to a copper-plated zinc structure in the early 1980s. This shift led to unique minting results and made pristine examples harder to find. Over time, the zinc core in many pennies corroded or darkened, which makes shiny and uncirculated 1989 specimens incredibly rare. Finding a Lincoln penny 1989 without a mint mark in excellent condition can be challenging. Many were circulated heavily, resulting in scratches, discoloration, and wear. However, coins that were stored carefully or discovered in original mint rolls can appear brand new even today. The smallest details, sharp lettering, clear date, and flawless fields, can make all the difference in its market value. Coin experts emphasize the importance of grading when evaluating a Lincoln penny 1989. The highest grades, certified by professional services like PCGS or NGC, can multiply a coin's worth many times over. Collectors particularly seek coins that have never been cleaned or tampered with, as originality increases both authenticity and desirability. Errors from the 1989 penny series are another fascinating aspect. Some coins show double dies or striking misalignments, features that excite error coin enthusiasts. Even subtle variations can dramatically raise prices because such errors are extremely uncommon. Every minor deviation in design or metal tone tells a unique story of minting history. When it comes to value, the rarest and finest known Lincoln penny 1989, without mint mark, has reached an astounding price of $1.22 million. This unbelievable figure reflects the demand for perfect condition coins and the growing passion of collectors seeking rare varieties. What makes this penny even more desirable is its flawless surface and crisp detailing that surpass most examples ever struck. For passionate numismatists, the Lincoln penny 1989 stands as a symbol of patience and precision in collecting. Finding one in mint state condition feels like discovering a hidden relic from America's past. Each coin carries the legacy of Lincoln's enduring influence and the artistry of early 20th century design blended with modern minting technology. Next is the 1-cent Lincoln penny 1995, from the United States, is one of the most fascinating coins in modern American history. This penny may look ordinary to the untrained eye, but coin collectors and experts know it carries a mystery that makes it incredibly valuable. Minted without a mint mark, it comes from the Philadelphia Mint, a detail that makes it instantly recognizable among collectors searching for hidden gems. The 1995 Lincoln penny represents a time when the U.S. Mint was transitioning in design precision, and small variations led to rare collectible errors. This coin features the famous portrait of Abraham Lincoln on the obverse side, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has stood proudly on the American cent since 1909. What makes this year particularly special is that some 1995 pennies were struck with a striking doubling on the obverse side, creating the famous double die variety sought after by numismatists. Many collectors overlook the 1995 penny because of its abundance in circulation, but the rare double die variety and pristine condition versions have skyrocketed in value. A careful inspection under magnification can reveal strong doubling in the word liberty, and the motto, "In God We Trust," features that immediately raise the coin's desirability in the collector's market. Over the decades, the 1995 Lincoln penny has become a symbol of how small minting variations can turn an everyday coin into a fortune. While billions of pennies were produced, only a fraction show the doubling error, and even fewer survived in mint state condition. Those preserved without scratches, discoloration, or circulation marks are now considered rare national treasures. The back of the 1995 penny showcases the Lincoln Memorial, symbolizing unity and strength, elements that tie deeply into the legacy of Abraham Lincoln himself. When examining such coins, experts not only assess the design quality but also the historical preservation, metal composition, and luster, which all play crucial roles in determining authenticity and value. For collectors, owning a 1995 Lincoln penny without mint mark in perfect or near-perfect condition is like holding a piece of numismatic history. Many have spent years searching coin rolls, boxes, and old jars hoping to uncover one. The excitement lies in knowing that such coins continue to circulate unnoticed, hidden among billions of regular cents. The historical charm of the 1995 penny lies in its ability to connect past and present generations. It reflects how even the smallest coin can hold immense worth through rarity, craftsmanship, and collector demand. For the lucky finder, this unassuming piece of copper-plated zinc could represent a life-changing discovery. In today's coin market, a rare 1995 Lincoln penny without mint mark in mint state condition or with doubling can fetch around $1 million, depending on its grade and certification by trusted grading authorities like PCGS or NGC. Auctions have witnessed shocking bids for such coins as collectors compete to secure these rare specimens, pushing their values to historic highs. The continued fascination with the 1995 Lincoln penny highlights the importance of inspecting your change carefully. Every penny could hold a story, and every story could be worth far more than its face value. With each passing year, fewer pristine examples remain, making this coin one of the rarest treasures in American numismatic circles. Collectors worldwide continue to hunt for the perfect 1995 penny, driven by the thrill of discovery and the dream of unearthing a $1 million piece. Its rise in value proves that in the world of coins, history, rarity, and condition combine to transform simple metal into priceless heritage.